Elements and Principles of Art with Terry Lynn. Balance in Composition. Let's first consider symmetry. Things that are equally balanced on both sides of the center line, like this Da Vinci painting. If you drew a line down the middle, you could see that there are elements almost equal on both sides of that center line. If we draw boxes around those major elements, it's even more obvious how balanced it is. Here's a painting by Maine artist Lina Celta, and the symmetry is very obvious here. Basically, the two elements on both sides of that center line are balanced, visually and weight-wise. If we draw some shapes to represent them, we can see that clear symmetrical balance. In an asymmetrical composition, we might have two elements that appear very different, but by placement or value, they can balance each other out. Here in the Van Gogh, we can see that the tree on the left and the far distant hill on the right, even though they're different in size, they balance each other out. And if we draw shapes over, the supplemental circles, the light circles, also balance each other out, but in a slightly irregular manner. That's asymmetry. In this watercolor, we can see that dense, small barn shape on the left is balanced out by strong linear lines and a large, lighter value shape on the right. They seem unequal, but visually they balance each other out. A third approach to balance is radiant lines, where they shoot out from the center like rays or like waves, and this draws the viewer's eye in toward the center. It's very intimate, and we can see in this painting by Monet how all the lines bring us to that place where the boats kiss and just barely touch, and we're drawn deeply into the details of that spot. It's powerful. In this painting by Tara Will, it's not as obvious, but if we look at it closely, we can feel those radiant lines drawing us deeply, deeply into the path that goes off into the distance behind the trees. By examining and drawing lines over the image, this becomes more obvious. There could be other approaches, but what if we go without balancing the image? What happens then? I know, I'm picking on Jackson Pollock, but there's no definite balance here. It's just all over the place, and it's hard to draw the viewer into any specific spot.